let's get into one thing here and discuss how much of this, the Caitlin Clark effect, all the money, all the attention, all the eyeballs, how much of it's skill, how much of it's race.
Because I'm white. Because he's white. Because he is white. Look at him, man. What you want?
Let me break this down here for you, because before we even get into the racial component of all this, and I know it's not everyone's favorite discussion, but I'm going to talk about it, damn it. Let's go to this next picture here, Mateo. She's box office. I don't know what to tell you. Caitlin Clark, along with Angel and others, but really Caitlin Clark, you know, Kate Martin, her teammate, a bench player on the Aces, has the fourth selling jersey in the entire WNBA right now for a reason, because Caitlin Clark, whether we like it or not, white or black, is box office.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
She's kind of a big deal. To give you an idea, the only things I could ever compare her to was Michael Jordan in minor league baseball and Tiger Woods in golf, of like, oh my God, look at the amount of eyeballs one person has brought to our sport. The fact is now the Indiana Fever had more social media views at 800 million views in the last 4 months than any team in the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, or the National Football League. Jersey sales are currently up for the Fever 1,193%. Ticket sales are up 246%. They have 1.3 million new followers now on the Indiana Fever page. Beer sales at the game have gone up 740%. They are now number one in the WNBA in corporate sponsorships, Little Indiana Fever, of any other team in the entire league. They're up 225%. They had 38 national games this year scheduled for television. That's number one. They've set 10 all-time network viewership records, going from ESPN to ABC to ION to CBS to NBA TV. The fact is, this girl by herself brought in more eyeballs than only, I could say, Michael Jordan minor league baseball, Tiger Woods golf. It is a very short list. Caitlin Clark has been box office going back to college.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
She's kind of a big deal, and it's not all race, but how much of it is actually racial related? I'll give you my opinion on it. Let's cut to this next photo. How much of this is just great white hype?
It's all right, because it's all white.
I'll say 30%. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and ignore the elephant in the room that, yes, tribalism is real, and yes, the United States is currently 70% of white Americans, and that there's always going to be a novelty or a, again, tribalism, cheering for your own. It's just something that's in all of us. You see it now in movies and other things when they switch out a role or they change this or change that. One side's happy, one side's mad. It just comes with the territory, and again, it's always included to me in novelty. The white running back, Christian McCaffrey, you don't see those very often. Mac McClung, white dude winning the dunk contest. You don't see that one very often. Little farm white girl with the ponytail coming into the WNBA and suddenly dominating. Yes, that did bring some extra attention. That does bring some extra eyeballs. I'm not going to be an asshole and lie to you and pretend I don't see what you're seeing.
It's all right, because it's all white.
However, I will counter. I'll only say 30% because I have to point this out, and that's why I'm putting this picture down here. The WNBA, just so you know, no, leave it there, Mateo. The WNBA, just so you know, has had white superstars going back to its inception. I don't even have Rebecca Lobo up there, but it's not like it's the NBA. This is not a lonely league of like, there's only been a couple white players who have ever really succeeded. This is not the National Basketball Association where it's like just Larry Bird, Jerry West, and a couple Euros trying to creep into the 18th and 19th spot. The WNBA, from the beginning, has had white girls that have killed in that league. I don't know what to tell you. Again, Rebecca Lobo, Diana Taurasi, Lauren Jackson, Sue Bird, Della Dawn, Breonna Stewart, Becky Hammond. These aren't just role players. These were top 20 players, inarguably, throughout the league's history, and they have never brought the attention. They have never brought the eyeballs. They have never brought the ticket sales. They have never brought the television ratings that Caitlin Clark has been able to present. So if that was only the real reason why a lot of y'all want to hate and sit here and go, oh, it's all bullshit, it's just because it's the white girl, what do you want me to tell you? There's been white girls. WNBA's had white girls. Some, sexual orientation's been all different. They've been tall, they've been short, they've been blonde, they've been brunette. It's not like they haven't had their superstars. This is not the NBA. This is not a league that has only been dominated, let's be honest, by mainly one race of black people. This has been something that has been spread out from, again, the beginning, and we have not cared. We have not paid attention. We have not looked. We have not watched. We have not brought your jerseys. None of that shit. Suddenly, she sewed up. And now, unlike Diana, unlike Lauren, unlike Sue Bird, unlike Becky Hammond, she is setting records damn near by herself. I can't just give it to the, the dismissive comment of, oh, it's because it's the white girl. That's all it is.
Because white. Because he's white. Because he is white. Look at him, man.
I don't want to make this conversation uncomfortable, but I mean, I got to look at facts. And when the facts tell me that we've had this situation and some people that look like her that, can also were great players show up for a long period of time, you can't just throw that argument and dismiss everything she's doing. The fact is, again, she is, ponytail Pete Maravich. She's Steph Curry's sister. She's the queen of the I and Her tribe. She is leading the league in assists. She is setting all sorts of rookie records as she set records from college. How about we admit a little bit that Caitlin's just that one? That she's just a bad chick, man. That Caitlyn has figured out very quickly how to break this next league down like she's done every time and every level she's gone to. And this should not be a surprise to anyone. And we're having fun watching her because she presents the game in a different way. You can't just do it all in the same dismissive nonsense that I've heard. So shame on y'all for even saying that. But for people that need a response to that doesn't just come across like you're just picking a side, I think it's fair to at least present the picture and go, dude, this has been going on. I don't know what to tell you. Caitlyn, for whatever reason, right or wrong, brings in a whole lot more eyeballs than anyone else we've ever seen, and it's not been, done before. So, wanted to point that out. Moving on, because like I said, this is only one topic I wanted